time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live, Monday, January 6th. S&P up 30, NASDAQ up 180, Russell up 7, Dow up 7. Gold down about 1/3%, silver up 1.36%. Notes and bonds down a little bit, 10-year yield up a little over 0.5%, oil down 0.5%, natural gas, big pop up over 10%. All the grains finished a little bit green. Euro and the pound green. Bitcoin up over 3.5%. VIX is at 16.4, up about 1.67% from Friday's close. My BICs today are a little bit green. Still got a couple of my late tranches have not had any stops. All the other ones earlier in the day have one-sided stops, no doubles yet. So that's always good. I did a few price action BICs, got stopped on one side on a couple of them before booking profits. One I booked profits. So we'll see where that shakes out. As long as I don't get a double stop, I should end the green. Wooga, put on an early 120 Wooga. It's on the 75 and 85 strike are the shorts, 10 wide. And then the 143 one that I put on is on the 70 and 80 strikes. Did a 1 DTE this morning. I transformed it into a double, risk-free double vertical for tomorrow. So if we can close above 60.25 or below 59.40, that would hit max. Let's see what else. Did some day trading, still in some day trades. I'm currently up about 2,000. I've got a few positions left here. AMD's not going the right way for me. So I'll close those up by the end of the day, but decent little day trading. And I think that's it for me. Chad, how's your day?
Yeah, it was pretty good this morning. 4 day trades, 4 winners. Just a touch under $1,400. I did a 1 DTE that hit 25% and then 40% and out. My AM number 1, 2040, and then stopped. And then my lunchtime number 1, that's, I don't know, you might see me post in my channel, one of the most frustrating trades I think I've ever taken. Literally watched it trade underneath my profit target for, I don't know, a good 30 seconds. Never got filled. Then the flush stopped it out and gave me over $2 of slippage. So it should have been a scratch trade or even a little winner. Ended up being a $5,200 loss. So that was unfortunate. Currently in a power hour trade. I need about 25 cents to book 20%. And then in my other account, I'm in the early Wooga that you're in. So that's where I'm at.
What's that?
So that's where I'm at today.
Yeah, Joseph T. I forgot about my calendars. So yeah, I took some hits on some calendars. My 3.5 closed red. My 3.7 closed red. My 4.7 closed red. Currently in a 5.7 that's down about 6%. My 2-4 from today is up a little bit. 1-4 is pretty much scratched down a little bit. And my 1-2 is red also. So calendar's not having a good day. As far as stocks go, cryptos and chips were the big winners today. Biggest green, MU up almost 11%, MSTR up 10%, Coinbase up 8%, Taiwan Semiconductor up over 6%, ARM up 6%, IONQ up 5.5%, Roku up 4%, NVIDIA up 4%, AMD up 3%, Meta up 3%, Google up 2%. On the red side, Tesla is weak, down 1.6%. PLTR also down 5%. Sound down 3%. Netflix down almost 1%. And I got to get out of my AMD here. Had a nice profit in AMD. SPX coming through lows of day. Continuing through lows of day.
Yeah, I was 20 cents away from getting out of half my power hour trade.
Couldn't give me just one more push that I wanted, could it? I'll give Coin and Hood my remaining 2 day trades. They're just small runners. Actually, Robinhood's still got about $2,000 in Robinhood. Really thought Robinhood was going for its all-time high today. Came close. All-time high is 43.83. It got up to 43.12. SPX was looking so nice and strong, just trucking along above its expected move, and then it just has been in this grind lower since about 11 a.m. Central. Got some put side BICs getting stopped.
Power hours are going to get stopped. And stopped. So 2 full stops for me. That'll be it for me today.
Yeah, I mean, we got that consolidation kind of late morning, that's about it, huh?
Yep.
Oh, I guess I better check my puts.
Rough one today.
You know, I'm just going to sell these puts for 20 cents. Well, VIX is still going up, but yeah, just going to sell them. Even with a decent drop, I might get 30 cents, but so I guess NVIDIA's big conference starts today. I don't know anything about it. I know Jensen's going to be giving a talk, and a lot of people are interested in that. It's like a 3-day conference, though, from today through the 10th, I believe, or tomorrow through the 10th. I wouldn't base any calendar decision making on that, Krish, personally. Well, I can still be green on my VIX. I haven't had any double stops. Oh, I take that back. My very first trotch with one lot was a double stop. But I could still be green, I believe. And my price action BIX, those all put sides stopped as well. So if we get a big rip, that could be a problem, but steady action will allow those to stay green. Yes, sir. I will be staying mechanical with my calendars. My early Wooga is right at break even. My 143 Wooga is still in good shape. Grouping something over here in Tradier. Hey, what do you guys think about so I was talking to Lex from Tradier today. He was asking me if there would be much interest in our community of a like a trading contest. So it would be just options and stocks. It'd be like a 3 or 4 month deal. And then he was talking about the prize being like a $50,000 cash prize. And I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. I don't know that that's final or anything, but so anyway, I told him I'd kind of gauge interest to see if there's many folks that would be interested in participating in something like that.
Like, what's
I'll have
the
more
details of the
but
contest? Yeah, I mean, what's the contest?
performance,
Oh, performance on what?
your trades. So like you would get a virtual account and you would trade in the contest. You would like compete with other people in the contest.
Okay, so it's all virtual.
Yeah, it's virtual and then a cash
It's like
prize.
well, that was my question. It's like, how can that be? How can that be fair when people have different account sizes?
Oh yeah. Everybody would get the same account size, virtual account.
Gotcha.
So anyway, he didn't. He's going to send me more details. That's about all the info I have. I told him I'd just try to. He was just asking if I thought there'd be any interest from our group. He didn't say for sure, but I would he kind of threw out it'd probably be like a $50,000 account. I'll once I get more details, I'll post about it, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's something that I would do or not. I'm kind of with you, Elliot. It's just I'm sure there would be a lot of people in there just buying a bunch of NVIDIA calls and see what happens kind of thing. Even with the market kind of coming down here recently, Meta is acting strong, pushing up towards highs of day. I've never really looked at it that way, Elliot, personally. I when you told me you were doing that, I think there's definitely some logic to it. I think you know, obviously you're going to be much tighter the later you go. Oh yeah, that's a brutal swing for that amount for sure. I've had, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm a little more cautious because I feel like I've had more stops, double stops later in the day when I've gotten more narrow. So, on one hand, you're booking profits, so that, you're locking that in, but then you're more narrow, so bigger chance of a double stop too. So yeah, I don't know. Not the approach I want to take, but I could see, I definitely see the validity in it. Oh yeah, for sure. Taking it off and going smaller. I think that definitely makes sense. Or you could just take your profits and not put on anything else. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's in your wheelhouse. Take your profits and go for a walk. Walk and wooga, wooga and walk. All right, are we gonna get a late day bounce here? Still got a little piece in coin and Robinhood. Trying to decide if I want to let these run or cut them. They're both looking still fairly strong. If the market would bounce, I think they would potentially take off. MSTR's hitting new highs, up almost 11%. Meta is about to crack new highs of day. Meta's not too far off from its all-time high of 638, currently at 623. Looks like I cut the wrong one. I got out of MSTR. Nice profit, but it's still pushing. And I held on to Hood and Coin. Earnings season starts next week, basically, with the banks. Then the following week, we'll get into some good tech company earnings. Had a nice little price shakeup this morning from a Trump tweet. Get used to that, kids. Apparently, the Washington Post said that he would pare back on his tariff policy, and he said, wrong. I don't think you can have different sounds. I think it's just an order fill. I don't even remember where you do that. Setup. Yeah, just order fills. Maybe you can get into their code though, like you did with that color. MSTR, two big up days. Bitcoin back above 103,000 on the futures.
Five-point bounce would do wonders for my early.
Spot Bitcoin's at yeah, a little over 102,000. Yeah, I'd like a 5-point bounce. I could use a 5-point bounce. Chad, did you get out in the blizzard yesterday or did you get out today?
Yeah, so went to run my snowblower this morning, and it went for about a minute and shut off. So I don't know what's going on, but I had to scoop my driveway.
Like a real man.
Yeah, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I don't know. It's like the carburetor's getting like overloaded or something. Like if I let it sit for an hour, it'll start and then it'll run for about a minute and then stop.
Hmm. Yeah, I was a little dicey getting into my office today.
Oh, I bet. It's definitely the most snow we've had in a long, long time.
Problem is there's a nice layer of ice right under the snow.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know how many inches we got. I mean, it's really only about what,
At least
six
a
to eight
foot.
inches?
I I got at least a foot.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It came hard and fast, that's for sure. No snow anymore? Ours is definitely shorter than it used to be, but well, what do we got here? So I got 5 wide, Chad.
Yeah, I've hit my max with those two full stops. S&P just can't get any legs to the upside.
Man, MSTR is just not going to stop today, I don't think. Thought I did good on my MSTR position, but looks like I left some chips on the table. Tesla getting a little bounce off the bottom, but staying weak. Amazon getting a little bounce. Goog getting a little bounce right now.
I'd like to see a couple green bars. Well, I guess a couple unshaded bars.
I took a couple different trades in MSTR. 2 trades, but just did 2 contracts on each one because I was keeping my buying power at around $3,000. So they were about 1,500 each. Just kind of scaled out. I was in let's see which ones I did. The first ones were the 360s and then 370s. So I got in the 360s for 1430. They're at $26 now. I got the 370s at 1475. And they are at over $20. Here's a little bounce.
Yeah, that's the bounce we needed.
Nothing too crazy now, SPX. Oh yeah, your 400 calls. Yeah, almost $10. Meta new highs. I need Coinbase and Robinhood to hit a new high. Tesla's kind of waking up from its little nap. It's a little downward nap. I mean, 75 and 80 would be ideal for my two Woogas.
Yeah.
Just do the one Wooga.
Yeah, I just did the one because I was in a power hour trade in my other. I suppose I could have doubled up, but I was in two trades at the time. Yeah, at 59.75 would be good. I'd be right on my short strike.
Amazon getting a little bounce. Amazon not too far off from its all-time highs either. 233, currently at 226. Russell back to unchanged. Dow is red. Not a lot of follow through after the gap and initial move in the morning. About 30 minutes to go. $75 butterfly is trading for around maybe 80, 85 cents. Maybe a dollar. And getting another little push up above 76. Oh, that IONQ hit a new all-time high today that I've been kind of watching, trading. It's just been on an absolute tear. Meta's still pushing. What's gotten into Meta? What is Zuck up to today? Zuck wants his all-time highs. Apple was acting strong early, but it fell off at the same time the S&P started going down. Tesla trying to get back to green for the day. Gotta get above 410.44. So as far as economic news goes, tomorrow we've got ISM services PMI and JOLTS 30 minutes after the market opens. We've also got Barkin speaking pre-market. Wednesday, ADP non-farm employment change, unemployment claims, and Waller speaks pre-market. FOMC minutes released in the afternoon. Thursday, a bunch of Fed speakers, Parker, Barkin, Schmid, and Bowman. Schmid, I don't remember that one. Oh, due to speak at the Economic Club of Kansas City. Chad, you should go.
He's doing that tomorrow?
Thursday, 12:30.
Yeah, probably not a good idea for me to be there.
Oh, he's the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City president. Should have known that. Jeffrey Schmid. He must be new. I don't remember that name. And then Friday, some more earnings or some more employment data. Pre-market. And next week, nothing Monday, PPI on Tuesday, CPI Wednesday, retail sales and unemployment claims Thursday. And don't forget, Thursday this week, the 9th, whenever we have all those Fed speakers, the market's closed. Chad, you can go. Market's closed.
That's right, huh?
Jimmy C's. Jimmy C's funeral. No excuse now.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Gotta go check out Schmidt. Woogas are centered. So we need to sit right here.
Yep. Just sit here. I'm at 40% on mine. My early one.
Yeah, I need to put in an order on that one. I got in at 535. I'll get out at 260. I'll just close the full early one and I'll let the late one ride. If I can get 260. All right, hood's starting to bounce a little bit.
Stay above 75.
MSTR still pushing, Meta still pushing. I'm going to go ahead and close out my last piece of coin. I think I'm going to hold some of my hood calls overnight. I'm going to close some of them, but just right under all-time high. I wouldn't doubt if it gaps up overnight. Wooga. Moel's living his best life in Mexico and hitting Woogas. Well, back down to 71 now.
Yeah, it's just struggling. Darn it. I was up to 40%.
Twenty minutes to go. 70 butterfly. Still only about $1.15, $1.20 maybe. Just hanging around 71. We've got about 7.5 minutes till MOC. My later Wooga is at about 42%. I guess I could close that one instead. I'll put in an order for $2.20 for my 143 Wooga. Now we're below 70. Wow, meta extending. Meta in beast mode.
Need a bounce. Back up to 75.
Let's go.
That's wrong direction. Ah, man, that's too bad. My Woo goes at 40%.
$67. Yep, wrong way. Four minutes till MOC. It's going the wrong way too.
Yeah, she might want lows of day.
Need like a just like a $2 billion buy side number. That would give us a little 7-point bounce maybe. VIX back up to 16.47. SPX lows of day.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Boy, rough day today for me. A little bit of bad luck.
No, it was pre-market, Watson. It was if you look on Financial Juice, yeah, it was about 15 minutes before the market opened is when Financial Juice posted it. And you can see, just look at the look at like a 5-minute chart of the ES futures. Right, yeah, that little drop right there at about 8:10 a.m. Central, 8:15. And it bounced right back up. One minute till MOC.
That bar was not fun.
Nope, gonna need some MOC help here to save Wooga.
Marks off those imbalance. The S&P 500, 922 million to the buy side.
922 million buy side.
Down 30 a buy side of 280 million. The next 7 buy side 755 million.
But we're getting a little 5-point bounce.
Now let's bounce down. Let's go. That's it. Rip.
First Wooga is back to break even. My second
back up
Wooga
there.
is green. Oh, there we go.
Get
Get
up
it.
there.
Get it. Get you some.
Keep going. Back up to 75.
Working a 70 butterfly.
Oh, Meta's still going up.
Meta is rocking. Says MSTR. Let's go. Fill me at 70 and go immediately to 75. Got 8 minutes. Looks like those 70 flies are only trading for about $1.70 though. This movement's keeping them cheap.
Come on, another good push.
I just bet some, or I just bought some meta calls for tomorrow. For 7:30, they're already up to 8:20. Oh, I just hit a Wooga profit.
Nice. Had to be your OG one.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Mine's back
Yeah.
in the green. Got to stay up. It's back to break even. Come on.
Yeah.
Stay
That's
up.
mine. Wow. Big bounce out of Tesla, big bounce out of NVIDIA.
Jesus, Wooga's all over the place. Dang, it was just up 30%. Now it's down 30%. It's just all over.
And filled on my 70s. All right, let's go to 75. Big boy bounce.
Get up there.
Tesla just went green. Meta is going to Mars.
Build 50%. Wooga.
Oh, yeah, so did I. How about that?
Very
Never
nice.
count a good Wooga out.
That's right. Still red for overall for the day, but that helps.
All right. No Woogas to the bell today. Still need a move to 75 for Mr. Mahomes. Well, we found out our second string is not that great versus the Broncos' first team.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was brutal. All right, up to 74. Little more. Little more. About 3 minutes. I need one more little push. Let's get green. S&P. Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought that red line was unchanged. S&P is green. $71. mean, I guess now that I got out of Wooga, I'll take 65 too. Just to move away from 70. Two minutes. Still at 70. All right, SPX, we got 1 minute. 1 minute to move. I don't care where you go. You just got to get out of here. 73. Anything above 73 would be a winner. Tesla just went green. Ten seconds. There you go. Get up there. Get up there. And locked at the last second. I wish I wouldn't have been locked. But
Yeah,
it's
what
winner.
early Wooga
Take
would
it.
have been a pin.
5975.43. Wooga would have pinned.
All right, I'll take 50%.
Yep. All right, all. That's a wrap. Have a good night. Chad will be streaming live at the open for day trading. We'll be back for Power Hour tomorrow. Take care. Cheers.